5 steps to becoming a millionaire, the fastest way. Guys, this is Erico here. I'm currently taking you here on stage for the first time. We're actually going to deliver today's YouTube video. Today, what's the day today, by the way, guys? It's the 29th, meaning it's actually happening now, and I'm just going to post it straight after, so you guys have it fresh from the stage. Now, these powerful ways to become a millionaire are some of the ways that I'm going to be sharing with these guys. These guys are really, really cool. We're in Kuala Lumpur right now, and they're here to really learn all these strategies to take their life onto another level. Now, these five ways, by the way, it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter what product it is, doesn't matter what service it is, it doesn't matter what you're doing, it will work for you. And by the way, before we get into it, can we have Kuala Lumpur please make some noise? Okay, I think they're excited to learn as well. By the way, what I'm going to share with you, these 5 steps, these guys haven't even heard it yet, so it's going to be exciting for everybody here too. Okay, so what we're looking at here is this model here, okay? It's called the Millionaire Triangle, okay? So how we go through it is these 5 steps. And let me tell you something, when we master it, it will change everything for you, okay? Now, before I carry on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna ask a friend to please assist me up here. Can you assist me up here? Because I just bought this new camera for $6,000. It's really, really heavy on my hand, and I can't hold it anymore. Can you help me? What's your name, sir?
Ishan.
Hey?
Ishan.
Ishan, come up here. Thank you, Ishan. Okay, we have a new camera friend here. Okay, please can you just hold it? Yes. Yes. Okay, just bring it up closer here. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so the first thing, most important thing, this thing here, clarity. And what does this mean? The biggest problem is a lot of people, they say, oh, I want to be a millionaire, I want to make money, how am I going to do it? I don't know how I'm going to do it, I just want to make money. If you don't know how, it's very hard to get to your destination. So the first thing is you must have a clear, concise mental picture. Now those of you who are used to my videos, make sure to comment that below, CCMP, okay? Every time I set a goal, I have a clear, concise mental picture. Because then, they say clarity is power. It's almost like if you have a destination, right? It's like you want to drive somewhere, and you don't set anything on the map, on the GPS, and you expect just to arrive somewhere, it's going to be really hard to do that. Now what we're going to do with our new friend, we're going to change angle, okay? Change angle makes it more exciting for them, okay? Guys, I hope you like this angle for you, okay? So, isn't he doing a good job, by the way? Can we give him a hand? Okay. So the first thing is to actually set a defined goal. I'm going to do this, I'm going to give you a bit of zoom. Just a bit of zoom, here we go. Oh, are we on Zoom? No, this way. Oh, we're on full Zoom now. Are we on Zoom?
No.
Okay, we're going to carry on. So what does that mean? It means however much money you want to make, right, you need to set that goal. So let's say, for example, we're talking about $1 million here, okay? Now we've got $1 million. What does that mean? It means that is our clear, concise picture. We know exactly the destination we want to get to. Now this thing is the very, very, very important thing, okay? This thing, guys, tell them what RE stands for. Reverse engineering. Good job they told you because I forgot it, okay? So the second thing is reverse engineering. What does that mean? It means instead of just working aimlessly, I had one person come up to me once and they were like, oh, Eric, I want to make $30,000. I said, how are you going to do it? Well, I was thinking of selling some t-shirts and selling some calendars. I said, well, how's that going to make you like 30,000? Well, I don't know, Eric. That's why I came to you. The biggest problem is a lot of people, they try to kind of just get their way there just by selling random stuff. Instead of doing that, actually have an action plan. So how do you do this plan better? You reverse engineer the 1 mil. So for example, one of them could be 10 times what? These guys are better at math than me. 10 times, all right, 10 times 100K, yeah? Or it could be, let's say 20 times? 50K. Or it could be 50 times? Hey? Why are you all saying different answers? 20K, yeah? So it could be this, or let's go on the extreme right now. We're going to go 1,000 times what? Hey? 1K. Okay, we're going to go even more extreme now. We're going to go 100,000 times what? 100,000 times what? 10. $10. Yeah? Is that right? Okay, so if we look at this a second, let me just take you over here. Okay, if we just look at wide, oh, we're wide again. Okay, so if we just look at this, take a seat here, take a seat here. I need you in a second, take a seat here. Okay, so if we just look at this here, the best way is, the second thing is reverse engineer. What does that mean? You take the 1 mil, you look at 10 times 100K. What does this mean? It means that if I was to make 10 sales only, pitch to just 10 people successfully, I can make the $1 million, right? So that's only 10 sales away. So that's an easy route. Usually I don't look at the middle ground, I look at the highest, okay? Highest in terms of highest money, or the highest in terms of highest volume. So I either look at the top of the spectrum or the bottom of the spectrum. The reason being is this: the middle is usually harder to raise that amount of finance. So what does that mean? I can really see myself pitching or selling 100K products to just 10 people. And I think that will be a very fast way to actually make the $1 million. Or if I know I have volume, I have eyeballs. For example, like on this YouTube channel, I've got like over 1 million views just in the last few months. So I know I can easily get hundreds of thousands of eyeballs. And I know that $10 is a very committable amount. Does this make sense? So when you know it's committable, people are like, oh, well, why not? Give it a try, $10. So if I know that, then that's a high possibility for me to be able to make that. But if you're going to go down this route, you need to have a good action plan to be able to get enough eyeballs. If you don't have the eyeballs and the visibility, find somebody else that has it and partner up with them so that you can do split on the profit. Does that make sense? So this is what I do, reverse engineer. Then we go on to FM. What does FM stand for? Find a model. Okay, find a model. What does this mean? Now, let's say I decide on 10 times 100K. I need to close 100K deals here. What I need to do is I need to find somebody who has closed 100K deals before. Okay? Now, or I could do this. Let's say I choose 100,000 times by $10, which might be easier for some of you to think about. Okay? Now, let me ask you a question. How many of you in this room have ever sold anything and made at least $10 a product before? Okay, now what does this mean? I've got a lot of people who could possibly show me some $10 products. So whoever's ever made a $10 product and it sells, then I'll be like, oh, did you sell a lot of them? If they sold a lot of them, I'll be like, okay, tell me what it is. Right? So I find a model. The next thing is I model. So I tell them, I say, hey, tell me what it is, then I just do step by step, exactly what they just told me. Does that make sense, right? So I do exactly step by step. Then what will happen is, this is the final thing. By the way, this thing is solution focus. What does this mean? It means that while you are modeling, while you are testing this model, things may go wrong. And I want you to understand this because in business, things may go wrong. Sometimes things are unpredictable, you will face challenges. Sometimes you'll try to sell it, but it won't quite work out for you. But to stay solution focused means you have the ability to adapt. Don't think just because, oh, it's not selling very well right now, then you've lost it. You can always change it. Little tweaks can create major results. So anyway, guys, that's your 5 steps to becoming a millionaire. And that's the fastest way. And again, if you look at the top of the spectrum and the bottom of the spectrum, that will make you the money fastest, okay? If you enjoyed this video, make sure do give the thumbs up, give it a like. Also, comment below if you have any questions or if you have, or let us know where you guys have tuned in from. And finally, remember, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because this year, I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make 2018 your best year yet. But for now, guys, ciao.